I might have to adjust that mirror when I park up.
Clutch has to be fully down when you change gears, okay? Keep going, stay to your side, you keep moving. Yeah, and we are going to go inside the test center. I think there's one test going on at the moment. So we're going to pull up on the left anywhere over here, okay? Behind this white coloured car. He's going out in a few seconds anyway. Try and park fully inside the bay. That's good. Just a little bit of feedback there, okay? Everything was fine. It wasn't too bad. The only issue that you had there was your signal was on too long.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so you know when you signal right, it made perfect sense. You know, it was correct what you did. You were showing people that you're moving into lane 2, but you achieved your objective. Cancel a signal, reapply to turn right. However, you know when you go home, I'm going to send you the link today to watch this video. You'll see an inherent fault with your driving, Mario. Okay, there's something that you do subconsciously that you don't realize.
Okay.
And that's like straddling lines. You're not fully in your lane early enough. You know when you got into the far right inside lane when you come to the roundabout, yeah, perfectly fine. When you're going into the next right inside lane to turn right at the traffic lights, you are not in your lane until you got to the very end of your lane. You need to come in as early as possible.
Steer more.
Yeah, steer more effectively. Know that you're in your lane. How would you know that you're in your lane?
Mirrors.
That's the thing that you missed. So you need to be able to see the white line on the left hand side to know full well that you are fully in your lane. You know, sometimes you find this with, it's a fault with most cars with like layers of a gearbox. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the top, reverse is either below or above. You know, if you can't feel that the gear's slotted in, put the clutch down, go back into neutral, come off the clutch quickly, clutch back down again into gear 1, you'll never miss it. So you know when you feel that the gear hasn't slotted in properly, just
felt then.
Yeah, just go into neutral, clutch up, clutch back down again, back into gear, and it'll slot back into gear. Sometimes it happens to my car. It's a fault with Golfs, you know, MK8 Golfs. It's a fault sometimes with Ford Fiestas. It's just a thing with these cars. So if that happens to you in your test, you just clutch down, clutch down, back in neutral, clutch down again into gear 1 and move off. But before you do any of that, So the reason why you're raising your hand to the person behind you is not because you can't drive, not because you're a bad person. It's to let the person know that you're actively trying to move off, but you can't for whatever reason, rather than letting him like speed past us. Do you understand what I mean? Because him going through a red light, perhaps it could have been because he was upset with us, I don't know, you know. But the point I'm trying to make to you is, although we're not responsible for their actions, we're responsible for ours. So if you feel that you're not moving off quick enough, very quickly raise your right hand through the back window so they can see that you've paused. But while you're doing that, get yourself ready to move off, and then move off when you're ready to go. Does that make sense? Do you understand that? Okay, that test is going out now. Once it goes out,
okay, there's a car behind.
I think everyone has to run into it, test, and that's all. And then if you reverse into one of the bays on the right, remember what we discussed about your last test that you did about the window, okay, the front windscreen. Try and keep it reasonably clean. Now, what I do with that lever, I click it up to intermittent. So the lever, Maria, gently push it upwards. That's it. Yeah, leave it where it is now.
Automatic now.
And look around. Keep looking around while you're doing what you're doing.
Can check?
If you want to.
In not perfect, but
Are you inside? Are you
It's
touching the
inside.
lines? As long as you're not touching the line, you're perfectly fine.
see that line.
The argument is
Touching the line that side.
possibly touching it around the front. Now, if you're not fully straight, what you can do before you leave the car, before you do any adjustment, make sure that you're not touching the line. Because if you're not touching the line, it's a pass.
Okay.
So what you want to do is get out of the car.
Okay. And then check.
Yeah, tell the examiner, I'm just going to leave the car a second. You make sure you turn everything off. I'm just going to make sure that I'm not touching the lines. And he'll say yes. When you do get out, just remember that if you walk around the front of the car, camera will pick you up. Okay, so if you can walk around the back of the car, or you can walk to that side and see it.
Okay.
Have a look. Make sure you are in your bay. Before you make the adjustment, jump out and have a look.
Yeah, very far. I can tell from here.
What's that?
I'm very far.
Yeah,
Line can tell.
okay, Mary, I want you to check, see how
Properly.
far. Yeah. If you're panicking, just make sure you understand where you are. See what she's doing now is she's going outside to make sure she's in a bay, and that way she's assessing how far she is from the lines.
Still right in front.
Okay, so are you touching the lines?
Not fully.
If you're touching the line,
It's not touching. It's right next to line.
that's fine. Then there's no adjustment needed. Simple as that.
But from front is popping out a bit. So should I move a bit?
No, it's perfectly fine. No problem at all. In terms of popping out, do you mean you're outside these bays?
Yeah.
Okay. If your door mirror is over the end of that line, then you're outside the bay.
Can't see.
If the dormer is behind the end of the line, perfectly fine. Yeah. Okay, so